Hello everyone, how are you? This is Apple and iOSGenius on the YouTube channel. If you've come across my YouTube channel by incident or by topic view, you can easily go to my YouTube channel by visiting iOSGenius.com. And as it loads, it will redirect you to my YouTube channel. Now also, we do have another channel which is called macosgenius.com, and that would also redirect you to this specific channel, as we're not using that channel on the YouTube channel anymore. So feel free to update your links by going to the proper location by going to your Apple and iOSGenius on the YouTube channel. Thanks.
Hey, so I bought some new design holographic vinyl. It is really reflective, as you can see. Got this at Michael's today. It was like 10 bucks. It's kind of thick, and let's see what the size is. It's 12 by 48 inches. So I was gonna use this to do my decals in the car, because I normally use white, but white you can only see kind of during the day, nice and clear. At night you can't really see it unless the car is really close to you. So I'm thinking, if I use this, then the car can be kind of far away, and then there'll be kind of some kind of glitter or shiny effect to the car of my decal, so it's noticeable. I was trying to look for as much as to a reflective kind of material. This is the closest I found. As you can see, it's like red, it's purple, it's teal, it's white, but it's like a rainbow. That looks nice. Look, purple and red right there. So I'm gonna take off the cargo that I have in my car, which I can post in this video. You can see what the cargo looks, and I'm gonna do this one and then see what it looks like. And then I'll probably do a Cubs one as well, which I'm actually kind of editing now. All right, let's see what happens afterwards. I gotta say, after I unlocked it, took out the tape and so forth, this looks gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my god, I can do this whole fucking car. Beautiful colors. Surprised I never found this before. All right, let me go start on the computer and start cutting. Hey everyone, what's going on? So I have started I've had it for a while, but haven't really started getting into it. I actually bought myself a decal maker. So now I'm starting making all these decals for my cars, for my friends, and so forth. I'm putting them on my computers. It is well worth for me to spend the money on it than me finding on eBay, Etsy, and all these other websites to send me decals. Now I can create my own decal. So I needed to make a decal for cargo.menu. If you guys don't know what it is, visit up cargo.menu. I already have a site here up. So if you go to cargo menu genius.com, it'll take me to my YouTube channel, which basically talks about the cargo. Yeah, there's me. I'm a little chubby there at that time, but I'm actually much more skinnier now. So basically I talk about it. This is a way how you can make money as a driver and so forth. So go ahead and check that out. Subscribe to it. It'd be greatly appreciated. So anyways, so I bought this device, and I called the company Cargo, and I text them and I said, hey, do you have any decals so I can put on my car for like advertising, so reference, or people know that my car is suited up with a vending machine in the car ready to go when you guys wanted to buy candy, so forth, and whatever the case is. They told me they did not have it. So for an example, I'll go to this site. It's called cargo. It'll be in my description down below too, but if you go to cargo.menu, enter, this is what the vending machine looks like. You put in my code 3162, and you can do this on any mobile device that has a browser. So let me view products. These are the current products that I have in my car. So like if they're free, you can just select it. For an example, I'll do Pringles. Hit next or reconfirm. If you want to add something else, you're more than welcome to add. It says here, add 3 more free samples, and then you do finish. And then I get a text on my phone, which you might hear in a second. Unless I have my phone on silent, then you're probably not going to hear it. Oh, there it goes. So I basically sold 1 Pringles, and that customer will get a Pringles, and I make 25% commission off of that. you guys can do that as well. So let's go ahead and step forward. I'm getting kind of off topic. So basically I wanted this cargo logo right here, you see, but I wanted a larger one. So I had to Google the site, search for it and so forth and search for it. Then I found one which is right here, this one. I did find a much larger one, but at this present time I cannot find it. But it's already in my online catalog. So right down here, Cricut Design Service. So I bought a Cricut. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Let's go ahead and expand this. It already logs me in. But see, these are my items that I have created. As you can see, there's a bunch of them. There's a cargo special. My daughter's making t-shirts and so forth. These are all the other items that we've created. So it's all pretty cool and wonderful. And we also use it for lyft. So this is 1.8 inches by 8.8 inches. So this is the one we really want. This one here, I'm not going to make this one. I'm actually going to go ahead and delete this. This is going to be a temporary. So we're going to delete that. Or actually, you know what? We don't have to delete it. I can go here on the right hand side, cargo cut. And then this was the xKGlow. I can hide it. There you go, that I can't see it. This is an okay size for me. So I'm going to go ahead and say, okay, this is the exact size. I don't want to make any changes to it. I can go to the top right, select make it. Puts it on this platform, which is actually like a large sticky tape. I'm going to put it wherever I want to put it. I already have the paper set up. I just need to go ahead and make it. So we're going to go ahead and hit continue. And the top center is going to go ahead and look for my device, which is, yeah, it's on right now. So we're going to see in a moment. So you can see I'm using a 12 by 48. The reason is because the other one was not sticky enough. So we're going to go ahead and hit this button right here where it says Cricut. Goes back to this. I don't need to make any changes. So actually, you know what? Let me save as. And then I'm just going to call it final trunk. Save. And then that's saved. So basically, this is what I can cut it with a scissor. You can get a cutout table to make it much more neat and save the additional space that you're cutting off here. So transfer tape here, and then cut a little piece of this, put it over this, so that when I deploy it on my car, it's you know, I don't have to use this on my car and then scratch the car by peeling off the certain part of the decal or the outline. This I can put it on here, so I put this tape on here, and then when I make it level on the car, then it's going to be like in an exact line. So we'll go ahead and get started, and we'll get this. Alright, so now I already cut out the Cricut transfer tape. That the transfer tape is going to go over to the decal itself and do it that way. It's going to show on this side, so when I peel it off, I see exactly the letters. But the problem is, or really not the problem, but you don't really need to use transfer tape at all. You can just use this itself and just pick it out instead of you wasting transfer tape, because transfer tape you can use so much and then it doesn't have a stickiness anymore. So what if it's just for you and you're going to put it on your car and your laptop or whatever the case may be, you might as well just use this and then easily slidely taking needle the items out. So like you can needle this out here. Let's try to get this here. So you want to, there we go. So this is the part that you don't want, and then you just take this out, and then this is just garbage, or it's really nice little triangle. You can put it somewhere wherever you want to put it. Put in my Apple logo, just for giggles. It may just stay here like forever. If it was more straight. Anyways, you can just use this, because this is like if you're going to sell it to someone. So if I'm going to sell this with this over it, then it'll be more ideal. So that when I give it to them, they don't have to worry about picking it off little by little, or whatever the case is. They'll just press it on, either use this or a credit card, and like press it really good so you get all the bubbles out, and then that's pretty much it. So we're gonna go ahead and see what this looks like. I'll show you what it looks like in the car right now with an image up here, and then I'm gonna using the reflective because I drive at night and I want them to see that as well. All right, just a second. As you can see, the decal part comes out pretty good. I don't know how far I can do this with one hand to make sure I get it out properly, and then instead of screwing it over. So let's see where my success is here. Now I'm doing a decal, a cargo. I don't really have to. I already make pretty good money with cargo. I don't have to advertise additionally on my car, but the more I advertise, the more readily future passengers will be able to know what cargo is and what drivers do to make money off cargo. You know, so this part I got to take off here is the arrow. Sometimes they'll peel, like right there it's peeling. That's fine as long as it's not peeling the letter itself. And there you go, I have my arrow. Oops, there's a part that's missing right there. As you can see, me doing it with one hand, it's not as easy. There you go, get this one out. All right, so that's what it's gonna look like in the car. Reflective, rainbow, whatever you want to call it. Just love it. I love it when they release this holographic color. They had like silver, they had some other kind of reflective material, but it wasn't even, it's nothing compared to this. So I'm definitely gonna be buying more of this holographic color. And then on your Cricut, I put it specifically right here between light cardstock and iron. You should be able to put it here, but what happens is, depending what needle you're using, like if I use the silver one down here, if I use this silver one, and if I use this, then it would work almost as accurate. But depending on the paper quality that you buy and where you buy it and whose it is, Cricut, Silhouette, or some third-party generation product, this may not always work, and the needle may not work. So I use the basic needle, and I step it up a little bit more to the light cardstock, and it works just as fine. One time I had to go to like really cardstock, but that was like really third-party vinyl that was really thick. It was like a grade 3 or grade 4, you know. So I'm not grade 3. I'm gauge. It was a gauge 3 or gauge 4. You know, it was really thick. But yeah, I just go with the standard original. All right, let's stop here. All right, so now I put it in the transfer tape. As you can see there, the tape has been taken off of here. There's no more lines and so forth. Now it's on here. So then now, when I put this on the car, I just peel the top part, not the bottom part, and this will come all attached to the top part. So when I put it on, it's going to be like this, putting it onto the car, and then all I do is, you know, scratch it in, or use this, or use a credit card, and then as I peel it off, it will come in perfect shape. Also, a second note, when you put it in the app to print it out, try to get it almost as close as to the corner you can, because look how much space I'm missing here. Yeah, this might be a 1/2 of an inch, but you don't want that 1/2 inch. I could have merged with this little portion. 1/2 of it would be like 1 inch. That you will have space, additional space to print on another product, instead of you running out of vinyl all the time. All right, I'm in my car, and you can see this is what my cargo looks like right now. As you get further away, you don't really see too much of it. That's my license plate, GLOWCAR. So I'm going to take off that cargo and put this reflective. Let's see if we can go a little further away. Yeah, as you can see, you can't really see too much, and I'm only like 1/2 a car length away. and this is why it's called transfer tape. So it's sticky on one side and on the other side it's not. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in the car. I already wiped off the cargo originally, and let's put this on. All right, so now I already put it on. It has a transfer tape on here. I'm just pressing a little harder here so I can go in. You can see it's quite reflective. Looks great. So let me grab a piece right here. Now you got to do it really slow just in case it wants to stick back to the transfer tape when you pull it out, especially for the little edges. That looks fine. I'm recording it, but I'm not looking at the iPhone screen. Nice, nice, love it. See, it's like purple. Depending, maybe trucks can be able to see it with different colors. That's cool, love it. All right, if you guys have any questions or so forth, then if you want to do more, hey, I'd be glad to show out how you can do more on your decal machine. Or if you want to design, I can create for you. We can figure out what shipping and handling might cost or whatever. Hopefully it's not in Canada or Japan, because it'll be way too expensive to ship over and charge it. All right, so this is GLOWCAR in Chicago. Thanks for watching iOSGenius. Check out my cargo logo that's in the back. This is the first wash that the cargo logo is going to have. And well, we're going to see if it holds still through a car wash while they soap it up, scrub it, and everything else done. All right, this is xKGlowcar.com.